Hi there, I'm Haji the Grey Indian. If it's your first time here, welcome. I've been on my transition journey now for over a year. I'm in my 40s, a practicing makeup artist. I have noticed a big difference in my skincare regime, in my makeup routine, and if you're finding yourselves in the same boat, please give me a subscribe, give me a like for the video, and hit the notifications. I have videos that come out every Sundays talking hair, talking skincare, and talking makeup. Right, so today we're going to be talking about grey hair starting to turn yellow. Not just grey hair, if you've got white, if you've got silver, it can tend to turn yellow because of external forces which you might not be aware of. I do find that in my culture there's lots of women who do end up having a lot of yellow in their greys and whites, and I don't think they realise why it is and the fact that they can change it. So keep watching, and that's what we're going to go through today. Okay, so just a bit of background with white and grey hair, if you didn't know this, it has no pigment, so it lacks melanin, and that's what makes the hair actually go white or grey. So we have melanin in the iris of our eyes, we have it in our skin, we have it in our hair, and once we start losing that melanin, and that's when we start producing grey or white hair. So number one is the sun. That's right. So what are you going to do, right? You're in the sun, summertime hits, and what can you do? You've got your grey hair, so what? It's going to turn yellow? Yes, it is. So basically what happens is the sun works like a bleach on our hair. So when you get white or grey hair, there's an underlying blue in that colour, and the sun tends to bleach that out, turning it into a yellow colour. So my suggestion is, if you're going to be going out in the sun, make sure you're wearing a sun hat, make sure you've got a UV spray, which is very good for protection, and then also use the purple shampoos that I did talk about in my video last week. They're not permanent, so they don't basically remove it and that's it. It's a continuous use. So that is one way that you can combat the sun. Number two, water. Yep, you wouldn't have thought this. Now, a lot of you know that we do have hard water here in the UK, in many parts of the UK, and there's minerals in water that do tend to turn the hair yellow. We also have the aspect of swimming, so we have chlorine in our water, and naturally what that's going to do is it's going to deposit and attach to the hair shaft and basically make it go yellow over time. So the way you can combat this is, there are clarifying shampoos. You can't use clarifying shampoos too much because it can dry out the hair, but if every now and again, I would say 2 to 3 weeks, you did that to get rid of any kind of product buildup or any minerals, that would be a good idea. And also try washing your hair less. So if you're somebody who likes to wash your hair like about 3 or 4 times a week, maybe take one wash out and see how that works for you. And also if you're swimming and you do have grey or white hair, wear a swimming cap. That's a perfect way to save your hair. I have seen instances where some women have had their hair colour change completely into this yellow tinge from chlorine in their hair, in their greys, and it has taken them a long time to basically try and get it out. So number three, something that I am probably guilty of also, which is heat appliances. Now, heat itself isn't the only factor in making your hair go yellow. If you've basically been washing your hair with water that's hard water, it has minerals in it, or any kind of products that you're using in your hair, be it serums, be it a particular kind of conditioner, they can all be factored into when you're basically using heat appliances in your hair and turning it yellow. So the question is now, what do you do? So one is that you can lower the temperature on your straightener or on your curling tom. You can basically use different kinds of towels, so maybe even a t-shirt or a microfiber towel, and what they do is they dry your hair very quickly and don't make it frizz so much, so then you use less time drying your hair, hence less heat products. And if you're somebody who just can't get away from using it, you need to have your blow dry and you need to use your heat appliances, just use a heat protecting spray. You would be surprised how effective they are. They really do protect your hair well. And number four, something that you may not even think would have a factor in this, but environmental factors. Air pollution is a big thing. I live in Greater London, so definitely I know that it does affect my greys, but also it could be where you work. So if you're in a restaurant where there's constant steam, hot food and smoke going up, that's going to affect your grey hair. If you're in a factory, once again, fumes and so on, that's going to affect your white hair. So what I would say, once again, turn to the clarifying shampoo and continue on with your purple shampoos. That is really the only way you're going to be able to save yourself from environmental factors, because those are situations that we really can't help. Number 5, your hair products. Yep, your hair products. Now, if you're using something like a shampoo that has silicone, sulfate in it, it's going to affect the color of your hair. It's not great for grey, white or silver hair. So maybe try to go towards more natural products, because what will happen is over time silicone will start causing build-up in your hair. And yes, you can remove that with clarifying shampoo, but why not just try and go for more of a natural product so that you don't have to deal with that with everything else that we have around us, being the environmental factors and water and so on. So yes, try to use something more natural. If you do like to use more salon professional kinds of brands, then speak to your hairdresser. Ask them for something that's sulfate and silicone free. And also, wherever you can, try not to use shampoos and hair masks that are yellow in color or dark in color. You want to use the clearest kind of formula that you can, because that will affect your hair also. There we go. Those are 5 factors that basically turn your hair yellow, and you know, there are ways to combat this, and I hope you found this helpful. If you liked the video, please give me a like, hit the subscribe button. I have videos come out every Sunday, so if you hit the notification bell, you will get the notification. They're out every Sundays at 10 o'clock in the morning. So until next week, just remember, grey is okay. Bye.